Right, very good evening, Shia of yours, Message us live. Manero Kwamurima Zimbabweans, just catching up with you on New News Network Zimai and relating to a story that is on the charts right now. It's a story relating to a DJ called DJ Ola and Holy 10, a musician. And it is a development that has resulted in a police case. If you can hear the sound of my voice, just give a wave and let me know where you're logging in from. People have been asking me. Tomorrow I'm going to go live. Right, so tomorrow evening I'm going to go live over this matter. And I am challenging both Mudiwa Mutandwa, Ian, what is his name? Ian something, Mutandwa, and Hubert Angel to a space. Okay, right. Are we there? 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 Are we there?
Iwa manje vakazovhura chibhegi chavo kandiratidza makondomu ndakapinda mayubet angel muchechi mama vaindiratidza pfuti nemakondomu.
Remember Mbiwa here and his friends and even Passion Java and all these guys, they would go whenever they heard I was coming from UK, they would go on a fast for 7 days, praying God do not reveal this thing to this man.
It's very true, it's very true. Me and Prophet Passion would go to the mountain and pray, because every time we would meet Ambassador, he would say, hey, how are you? Congratulations. This happened yesterday.
Prophet Nyandwa ndisisena because murume namtasa pamwe ndi baba wangu. Naja mzika one day wangu budisa video yekuti anzi pande ku Zimbabwe nini? Anamdiwa na Passion na watu wanza makondo. Papu video baba. Video yetu Zara viral. And another text here na ta ando kumpra msatore nene. San textire msan phonere ndo kumpra mungu ta life yenye minister ino ngoto yambi. Ushaka mababy nato diswambiwa.
Mbiwa ndenzi sakushaka mababy.
Aiwa kwete uri kumababy. Kutongo pa knowledge kuti msikana no batwa zamu no batwa so padzini panoitwa nzwa kakufuridzira msana kanonzwa it's in that knowledge as mdiwa. Akatozunga mjeja kuti kondwa yes true major taito tsanya when you were coming my top of today.
Right, so quickly, of yours, ministers, this is a developing story. We understand DJ Ola has submitted himself to the police for arrest over this case, and the police, it seems, are charging him over cyberbullying, and it is reported that the singer, Holy 10, is on the run. I cannot confirm anything else beyond this. But I want to make an authoritative comment over what is claimed to be bullying or defamation. I, Simbarashe Chikanza, am the original publisher of the facts that I have thoroughly proven that Hubert Angel, even from his own lips, even in my own interviews, I have personally interviewed Hubert Angel. I'm going to present this evidence so people can see. Tomorrow, 7 p.m. Sunday, I am challenging Mudiwa Hood or Mudiwa Mutando, Ian Mutando, whatever you young man, what you call yourself. I'm challenging Hubert Mudzanire, Hubert Angel, to come on my program. Send them my program. Send them my live. These two young men, so that they can come and tell me and deny that both of them, and I'll start with Mudiwa, I have not just documents. There's too much evidence out there for over 12 years that is online to show that Mudiwa is a pimp for Hubert Angel. You don't need someone to go on a video and then say, "Ano taura pa karati pa podcast." to announce that Mudiwa is a pimp for Hubert Anjo. He's been pimping for Hubert Anjo since 2012. The evidence is there. It's in the public domain. I mean, I've met Mudiwa directly, face to face, while and when he was pimping for Hubert Anjo. And he even announced so. There are videos of him not just pimping, but even faking miracles for Hubert Angel. But folks, it's even deeper than that. There are videos and there are recordings. Folks, I have evidence enough to get Mudiwa into, let me not say what I was about to say, but hear me. I have thoroughly investigated Mudiwa. My work in 2023, particularly, people who saw me when I all of a sudden landed in Zambia, and people saw me on video, and I was confronting one of the gold mafias in Zambia. That gold mafia crook called Harry Kalaba, who I confronted live in Zambia, and Nevas Mumba, who some of you gullible Zimbabweans think that Nevas Mumba is clean, that Nevas Mumba was also pimped by Mudiwa Hood. Nevas Mumba and Harry Kalaba pimped by Mudiwa Hood, this time for nefarious activities of covering up for the gold mafia. I landed there, Zimbabweans. I'm going to show you the evidence, which is hot. This is solid evidence on a state security visit to Zambia, because there was a danger to the Zambia statehood because of Mudiwa, whatever his name, he calls himself Mudiwa, and Hubert Angel. What they were doing, bribing Zambian officials, including Nevas Mumba, bribing them. And this young man called Kudzai Mutisi, who's on Twitter, is one of those who was paid also to write speeches so that Mudiwa would help Hubert Angel cover up for the gold mafia. Oh, this is fact. This is, folks. This is there. Another person who was pimped is a man called Pardon Gambakwe. Pardon Gambakwe works for Hubert Angel. Even told me directly he works for you. So you see, after the Gold Mafia documentary was broadcast by Al Jazeera, Pardon Gambakwe is one of the people who started going around publishing posts claiming that, oh, Hubert Angel was, during the time he was caught on camera, he was executing an intelligence operation. Of course, the CIO rejected that claim. But folks, I'm going to show you so much evidence here. Getting to the issue of women. Oh, come on, folks. There's too much of raping women. Hubert Angel, there is even video footage. You know, before I go to my own, and I'm going to show people at 7 p.m. tomorrow, my own direct interview with Hubert Angel when he called me trying to bribe me. And you hear him in my recording, how he had gotten to me, called me when Shepard Bushiri got into trouble over rape and money laundering in 2018. Hubert called me, February, March it was. I recorded the footage, I broadcast it. Ndakazvifumura. And he confirmed to me that he has truly been trawling young women for sex. Now, if you have never talked to Hubert Angel, maybe some of you go there because you think you're worshiping God and you lift your hands. Hubert Angel, on my own phone, and you know, when he called me, ndakaratidza phone yangu kwete WhatsApp kandira kufona. By the way, he called me in WhatsApp. He called me with WhatsApp, and then I refused to speak to him on WhatsApp. I then decided, I said, look, I'm going to call you directly because I want it to be illegal record. So I called him, to call back directly by phone. So I spoke with this scammer of a preacher called Hubert Angel. Sorry for calling him a scammer if I offend you, but folks, what do you what do you describe a man who stands in front of people holding a Bible and he tells women, old and young, "Oda Kuti, I will sleep with any of you at any time." What is that a preacher? Akataurega nemuromo wake. The video is there, ndirikuratidzai, but this is, listen to me. So how do you describe such a person? Do you describe such a person as a preacher? Unomuti pastor ere? Unomuti prophet? Munhu. Sorry, where's my, oh my word. Can people hear me? Goodness me. Sorry, I apologize. Just noticing here that my microphone wasn't even here. I didn't realize that my microphone wasn't here, do you know? How did it drop? Can people hear me? Can you hear me over there? Murukundinzoere. Those on Twitter space, can you hear me? Let me try and get someone in, so maybe who can just give me feedback here. Who's gonna come into my broadcast here on Twitter space just to give me feedback? I need someone to talk to me. I'm going to drop a link, a StreamYard link on our StreamYard here. If someone can just come in and just confirm to me if you can hear me, please. Okay. I just want people to tell me that they can hear me. Okay. Oh, wonderful, wonderful. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. It'll be good if I have people here on the space who can just give me feedback. If people can hear me, that will really help me. Yeah, because it's been here before when I've done broadcasts, and then I noticed that when I was Kutombondinza. So you can imagine the disappointment, especially after delivering, and then yeah. So okay, right. So I've got people on Twitter Space here. And I also have people on StreamYard. So, yeah, I'm going to ask for anyone to engage with me. Tomorrow, 7 p.m., folks, I'm inviting Mudiwa Mutandwa, Mudiwa Hood to come here and prove it to me. V11 that he is a pimp. Quite a pimp, Wokutamba. A pimp for Hubert Angel. Not today, not last week, not last year. For several years, since 2012. And the footage is out. So a lot of the footage is out there, but I also have things that I haven't released. I'm releasing a whole book because in 2013 Simbarasha Chikanza was in Zambia on state security. It wasn't just, that wasn't journalism. I was actually, and the state security work that I was doing there was to protect the Zambia statehood because of Hubert Angel, what he was doing, abusing the Zambia stationery. He was abusing the Zambia coat of arms so that he would use Zambian officials, including Nevas Mumba and Harry Kalaba. By the way, if there's anyone who is going to mess up Zambia very soon, who's already messed up, but he's going to mess up Zambia anytime soon, it's a man called Nevas Mumba. Very, 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 very dark and dirty man that he is. He's only good on eloquence, just like Hubert Angel, but quickly. And he has a very, very dark history, by the way. The things that people saw on the ZBC documentary, they are nothing. They are nothing. They don't even scratch the surface. How deep and dark Nevas Mumba is. These men who hold the Bible and they claim that they're preaching God, and they'll tell you, "Hey, Zambia will be saved, Zimbabwe will be saved." What? They are scammers, and so I landed on a large farm of data following the Gold Mafia documentary, and Hubert Angel was using Mudiwa to pimp for him.
Sorry, excuse me.
Hi.
Sorry, excuse me.
Yeah.
Yeah, hello. Yeah, I just wanted to ask, yeah.
Yeah.
What is happening with the DJ Ola Holy 10 issue?
Okay.
I heard that they're in custody. Yeah.
Oh, yes. So what I know so far, I don't know about Holy 10, but I know definitely from, you see in the article that is on Zimai, that, what is his name? DJ Ola has handed himself in for arrest. So it is not clear where Holy 10 is, but DJ Ola is in handed himself in a few hours ago. So that is the situation. But I'm hoping I didn't come late on this matter because I've been a bit too busy with other things. But I have more than evidence, and there is too much evidence out there that a person like Holy Ten and Mudiwa and excuse me, Holy Ten and DJ Ola should not even be accused of cyberbullying. How can you cyberbully someone using content that is already on the internet? Is it not a fact that Hubert Anjo is violent? That Hubert Anjo calls for violence on people? He's there. He's called for journalists to be inflicted grievous bodily harm. Not this year, for a very, very long time. Not this year. Since I'll tell you, there's even a video of him with Butabwashe, where he instructs that people should go and anzi munhu wese anongo shora anongo nyora something against your father unofanira hanzi haufanira kumira kusvika mangwana unofanira kumusvikira manheru pamba pake. And then he uses the a biblical term. He claims that he uses the term knife. He says kuti Phineas haana kumira mangwana akashandisa banga akashandisa knife. Is that a pastor? Ndi pastor ye. Saka Holy Ten akangobatwa chete ka Hubert Mazimbabweans, you need to deal with Hubert Angel. If Holy Ten or DJ Ola, either of them are touched, if they are affected, Zimbabweans need to come together as an army. Come together, even maybe perhaps even talk Nana Geza, because I know that Nana Geza, they're gonna deal with this nonsense, with this filth. Mnangagwa is is more than useless on this scammer. Listen to me, Zimbabweans. In March 2021, I was asked for my advice. I gave free consultancy information to the office of the president and cabinet. They were asking me about Hubert Angel's criminal records. I gave them what I showed them before Hubert had become an ambassador. And listen to me, Zimbabweans, how useless Mnangagwa is. I told his nephew, Tongai Mnangagwa, just 2 days before Hubert was made an ambassador. And I told him, Hubert is going to mess you up and he's going to mess your uncle up. He's going to mess the country. Hubert is horrible. I gave him a list of things that he was actually running away from the UK. That was in 2021, March. Hakuna kupera 8 months. The same Hubert Angel was now in Glasgow with Mnangagwa, now as an ambassador, with a red passport as an ambassador, with Mnangagwa. And do you know who he was meeting? He was meeting my team from Al Jazeera, my team at the investigative unit. I was there outside and I was just writing notes. And he even led my team to more things that shocked me. You saw it on the documentary. The person who made that documentary powerful was the same person who I warned Mnangagwa about. Ndiko kupusa kwa Mnangagwa uku. Saka mukazoona Mnangagwa achibviswa out of power, kan ndiye ari kuzvibvisa out of power ega. Havasi vana Geza, havasi vana veZimbabwe. It's not you. Ndi Mnangagwa wega. Akava anotobheka filthy people like Hubert Angel. I say filthy because you can see the evidence. What type of a preacher talks like that, operates like that, tells women on video? Pana imwe video ndaona video mazimbabweans muri circulating this video iyi andiri kuplaya iyi handitika, and you think that this is enough. Panotori nerimwe video ndicharisai papapa and ndichariunza mangwana uya ina 7 panapa pazimu ai mangwana. Video iroro Hubert Angel himself is telling mothers, is telling young ladies, is telling kids on video, I will sleep with all of you at any time. He's telling them even that for you to receive the anointing, you need to open your flesh. Who does that? Who says such? What in the past era? Is that not a person who's actually saying it with his own mouth that he will rape women? And he's telling people for you to receive blessings from God, you need to open your flesh. Mazimbabweans dila ine munhu man. Dila ine munhu anonzi Hubert uyu. Kuma airports, kuma embassy uku reporter munhu uyu. Akancelwe zvima visa. He must be stopped from entering any country. Look at him right now. And tukutaura izvozvizvi. Honai maZimbabweans kuti look at how reprobate Hubert is. Do you know why? Did you know why Bushiri is now in trouble? Why the Malawi Malawi is about to extradite Shepherd Bushiri? Do you know why? It's because of Hubert. Do you know what he did? What Hubert is doing to Holy 10 right now and DJ Ola is what Hubert did to President Chakwera 3 weeks ago. Mazimbabweans amuverenge news ka. Amuverenge news because you go for these tingly tabloid stuff. Listen to me. This is real. Your country is in Africa.
One more question.
No, hold on. Let me finish. Hold on. Let me finish. This is really important. Your countries in Africa are in danger. They're being taken away by these fraudsters like Angel. Do you know what he said to a whole president of Malawi? He threatened to remove the president of Malawi. He threatened on camera in front of his deputy to overthrow President Chakwera. He said that Chakwera will only win the elections if he bows down before Shepherd Bushiri. Check the video on YouTube. Who does that? You are telling a whole president to kneel down before a fugitive from justice, a fugitive who fled South Africa, who is hiding in Malawi. You are telling a whole president. That is why Bushiri got into trouble. So you see one thing about Hubert Angel, just like many other money launderers like Vana Hopo Chingono, Namana Wikno Chivayo, he has guts. These people have got so much confidence. You know, if you listen to Hopo Chingono, you hear so much confidence, but they've got so much confidence that they then cover up their filth, their corruption. That is how you go and challenge a president. And that is why Bushiri is in trouble. And let me tell you, Zimbabweans, the day you will see, the day Bushiri is going to be deported to South Africa, you're going to see the connection between Hubert and Shepherd on that very same crime. Because Hubert contacted me in 2018 of Shepherd Bushiri's issues. That is how connected they are. But Hubert Angel has so much and so many guts that he can even challenge my president. What you saw on the Gold Mafia documentary, him even claiming that he's above Constantino. You saw it when he even said that he's number 2. He has so much guts. Britain number 2. Wenyika. Zimbabweans, your country inotoenda so just like that. You need to understand. Holy 10, everything that Holy 10 said there is backed by hard evidence. There is too much evidence that is out there, on the public domain. Too much. Such that every Zimbabwean should have actually stood 5 years ago and physically apprehended Hubert Anjo and put him at the back of a truck. Mono mukanda mujerumo. Kana mapurisa vakaramba munoto mukanda momutrust him. That is what Zimbabweans need to do. This man is a danger not only to Zimbabwe. You can see it. Am I wrong? A man who manipulates women and tells them that for you to receive blessings from God, you've got to open your vagina. What type of a preacher is that? Is that a preacher? Anyway, let me get questions. I apologize. Just have to shut. Yeah, Levi, you want to say something? Yeah, go ahead. Yeah.
Yeah, sure. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
I wanted to ask, as Zimbabweans,
Yeah.
are we safe with what's going on, the Gaza issue? I heard something is happening on the 31st of March. Are we safe?
Yeah, well, you saw Geza coming out. I can tell you that as you know, you can only go by what he says there. You are safe, but I want to say that if you want to understand Geza, or you want to get a description of who Geza is, go and hear what Chris Muchangwa, the government party, the ruling party spokesman, how he describes him. Kutindiani. Give me 30 seconds. Listen to this. This is Chris Muchangwa.
Bombshell, Comrade Bombshell, a field combat officer, he normally has got very good intelligence because he wouldn't have survived the war as a guerrilla fighter if his intelligence was fought. Bombshell, Comrade Bombshell, a field combat officer, he normally has got very good intelligence because he wouldn't have survived the war as a guerrilla fighter if his intelligence was fought. Bombshell, Comrade Bombshell, a field combat officer, he normally has got very good intelligence because he wouldn't have survived the war as a guerrilla fighter if his intelligence was fought. Bombshell, Comrade Bombshell, a field combat officer, he normally has got very good.
Okay, it's the same audio. Let me just repeat again.
Bombshell, Comrade Bombshell, a field combat officer, he normally has got very good intelligence because he wouldn't have survived the war as a guerrilla fighter if his intelligence was fought. Bombshell, Comrade Bombshell, a field combat officer, he normally has got very good intelligence because he wouldn't have survived the war as a guerrilla fighter if his intelligence was fought. Bombshell, Comrade Bombshell, a field combat officer, he normally has got very good intelligence because he wouldn't have survived the war as a guerrilla fighter if his intelligence was fought. Bombshell, Comrade Bombshell, a field combat officer, he normally has got very good intelligence because he wouldn't have survived the war as a guerrilla fighter if his intelligence was fought. Bombshell, Comrade Bombshell, a field combat officer, he normally has got very good intelligence because he wouldn't have survived the war as a guerrilla fighter if his intelligence was fought. Combat officer, he normally has got very good intelligence because he wouldn't have survived the war as a guerrilla fighter if his intelligence was fought. Comrade Bombshell, a field combat officer, he normally has got very good intelligence because he wouldn't have survived the war as a guerrilla fighter if his intelligence was fought. Bombshell, Comrade Bombshell, a field combat officer, he normally has got very good intelligence because he wouldn't have survived the war as a guerrilla fighter if his intelligence was fought. Bombshell, Comrade Bombshell, a field.
Right. We just put it in a short track there. Are you getting it, Levi?
Yeah, thank you very much. That was pretty much clear.
Was it?
Thank you.
We must be told, because moda signal, moda kona Jesu achiburuka kudenga. Anaona ngirozi yakapfeka magemenzi white.
No, it's not like that. It's just that we have families, we have children.
Right.
And we just need to make sure that we're safe here.
I get you. Well, do you know what? I just give you the news. I give you the sources. I've been interviewing Geza, and many times I think you've noticed. I then come and I report back to you and I tell you what I've been told. Now he has come out full blown. Over the last 2 months, I've been telling you that Geza is going to come out very soon. And when he comes out, people are going to see him. He has promised he's going to do what he has. Yeah. One thing we need to understand here: this country is built. This country was built by the military. You know, the backbone of any country is the military. I think you agree. And yeah, and yeah, there are limits to how far any human being can go to abusing a government or a state. You can abuse for a while, you can abuse this way, but yeah, everyone munhu wese ane paanogumira anditi masimba ane paanogumira. Right. So mangwana na 7 p.m. ndichange ndichizodhila nenyaya yaHoly 10 na mudiwa, sorry, na Holy 10 na DJ Ola. Right. I can tell you here, DJ Ola hapana musha yapara pai atogona mfana uya. Same na what's his name, Holy 10 vagona pai. You know, you have to talk things. No one is above the law, huh? But zvinhu zviri kutaurwa na Ningizvezvi zviri very clear. Evidence ye violence Hubert Anjo, it's in the public domain. He said it himself. Saka did it need Holy 10 to go to a podcast to say it? Akazvitaura ega izvozvo. And those zvinhu zvokuti izvozvo maZimbabweans, you should have stood kudhara makabatana makanosunga Hubert Anjo. Hubert Anjo anoda kungosungwa uyawe. Anoda kungosungwa. Ungobatwa hapana kuti mangwana anda ungonobatwa maZimbabweans mukangoronga. Let me tell you, you can see how dangerous Hubert is. Namudiwa yeyu vanda ungobatwa vari 2 vafana ivava vanobatwa mongonovakanda ukoko ku police station, and musi wa 30 31 ndozvamunofana kuita maZimbabweans. But in actual fact, you shouldn't wait for the 30th. Anda ubatwa kana mangwana vaenderera ka. And then I'll be ready to give you evidence, by the way. I'll be ready to give my witness evidence. Tingatendere ungatendere munhu anobosta kuti I will sleep with all the women here, vakadzi in a church. Antaura kuti hanzi kana uchida kureceive anointing vhura flesh yako, hanzi vhura nge yako v yako. And all you men varume imimi makangonyarara makangoti tuzo munenge muri busy kutsvaga nyaya dzana dzekuti hanzi DJ Ola kana kuti ningirikini. You can't see kuti you've got worse than more than a demon in your country. You've got a man who's got a mental condition. Vakomana vaneta zveumbavha iyo tarirai vese vanokomana zviko mukatarisa Hubert Anjo, mutarisa Hope Wachingono, mutarisa Weakness uchivhayo, tarirai mental condition yavo, kuchivindi chavainacho so chavanoita sokuti vanobosta zvokuti vanotoda kuto anything, anyone, they will get there. They can even sleep with someone's wife. Vanhu ivavo. So
mukuru akataura akati tikatarisana pamaziso asingadi vakadzira.
Aiwa, kwete kuda vakadzika. Kuda vakadzi is one thing, but kuabuse vakadzi is another. Did you hear me? Kutaura muchechi pamberi pechechi uchinyepera kuti uri kuparidza bhaibheri wakapfeka suit uchiparidza kuti ndiri kuparidza bhaibheri wobva waudza vakadzi vevanhu kuti ndinovata nemi apo uri kuvaroya nemabible verses. Wobva wati ndinorara hanzi you know the way he even said we can sleep hanzi sleep with all of you here. And achinotozviita inini ndakatomuinterviewa inini mukatocheka part of what the gold mafia. This was not part of the video, by the way, but if you check the articles that are on Al Jazeera, part of them was nyaya dzekurepa vakadzi idzodzi, grooming women on social media, using the Bible to groom women. The same way inoitwa naHope Wachingono yekuti anoshandisa journalism kuguruma vakadzi achivati daddy oenda kuma inbox kwavo so that he takes advantage of them. So, but in this particular case, tiri kutaura about Hubert, what he does is too clear. Now, if you see this video, I will bring it mangwana. Come na 7 p.m. panapa. Mundishedzere mudiwa mutandwa uyeyo na Hubert Anjo vashedzei. Vadzia vafana.
Passion Java, Passion Java. I thought I heard him patanga meeting.
Oh yes, aiwa. Aripa video nanchi player e.
Okay.
Let me just play the video. Hold on.
Iwa manje vakazovhura chibhegi yavo kandaradza makondomu ndakapinda Hubert Anjo muchechi mame vaindiradza pfuti nemakondomu.
Remember Mbiwa here and his friends and even Passion Java and all these guys, they would go Whenever they heard I was coming from UK, they would go on a fast for 7 days. Praying, God, do not reveal this thing to this man.
It's very true. It's very true. Me and Prophet Passion would go to the mountain and pray because every time we would meet Ambassador, he would say, "Hey, how are you? Congratulations. This happened yesterday."
Prophet Nyandwa ndisisena because murume namtasa pamwe ndi baba wangu. Nachamzika one day wangu budisa video yekuti anzi pande ku Zimbabwe nini? Anamdiwa na Passion na watu wanza makondo. Papu video baba. Video yetu Zara viral. And what text here na ta ando kumpra msatore nene. San text here msan phone here. Ndo kumpra mungu ta life in minister ino ngoto yangu. Uzoku shaka mabibi. Nato this one bibi.
Ndiwa ndenzi sakushaka mabibi.
Aiwa kwete uli mabibi. Kutongo pa knowledge kuti msikana no batwa zamu no batwa so padzini pano wetu kwanzwa kakufuridzira msana kanonzwa it's in that knowledge as mdiwa. Akatozumuka mjeja kutokonzwa. Yes, true major. Taitochka taitotsanya when you were coming. My top of today.
Yeah. So that is the video. It's just showing. Yeah.
I also had another request.
Yeah.
I have a cousin brother who recently passed away. His name is John Kaseke.
Okay. Namatambuzi. Yeah. Anonzani?
Thank you. John Kaseke from Rombosha.
Right.
I just had a request because I want justice because akauraiwa akapondwa. Vanhu vasikazive vokusangana naye pamuponda and then wakamisa mujeri.
Kupi?
And then mapurisa vakati hatina kunotanga nemahunzi musoro.
Mapurisa vakati?
Vakaenda novhura. Vakati hatina kunota nemahunzi musoro. So when they woke up tomorrow makuseni munanga katofa. Ropa rakatotonhora pani.
Mujeri momo?
Mujeri. Anga netumaburi mumusoro. So it's really scary. So I just wanted to say this out to everyone out there. If you can help, I'll greatly appreciate that. And God bless you all.
Please send me a short summary in the concept publisher. Yeah, so that we can try and or maybe you've got a family announcement so that we can put it out there. So what help? Do you want us to try and find out who did it?
Yes.
Okay, well, thank you. Drop us like a family announcement so that we can just develop it into an announcement. Yeah, just draft a family statement, and then like a call for action or a call for help, so that we can just quickly.
Okay.
Absolutely, yeah. So yes, katika kudombo shower.
Dombo shower, yes.
I see. So katika nini?
4 days ago.
Oh, okay. Oh, namatambuzi. Ani magorman?
He was 31. He was very young. And the whole family is devastated. From the brother to the 2 sisters and the father. Mom is my sister, my half sister, so she passed away. She committed suicide. And
Yeah, no, namatambudziko, yeah. So yeah, let's send us that detail and then we can try and see what we can do. Yeah, so quickly, obviously, this is the matter. Any questions that people have? Blessing, do you want to ask questions? We've got Blessing, Mandisa, Mangwana na 7 p.m. Chakupai mavi 11 pana papandishe dzeremu diwa na Hubert Anjo. Drakumbo vandango ratidzawo evidence. Musatendere kuti mkomana uyu or vakomana vakunyeperei kuti ivo havasi mapimp and that they're involved in sex abuse of in raping women and the like, and that Mudiwa is not a pimp. Okay, who else is here? Who else wants to ask a question? Blessing, do you want to ask a question? Blessing and Mandisa?
I'm sorry, Ndakutanga ndinde kapana.
Right, yeah.
Yeah, I had a question. So I attend John Maranga Church, and John Maranga is my grandfather, my father's father.
Oh, wow. Oh.
Yeah, so there was an issue when Noah Taguta, the leader of the other sect, he passed away. And regarding church properties, it's a pressing issue, and they put his body next to John Maranga's body, which was not okay with my dad. So I was just appealing to you and the government if you guys can help me or help us as a family, as a church, to eradicate that.
And where are they buried?
The mountain is called Chinyamukumba, Mbocha Mafararikwa, close to Maponde High School, I think.
Okay, Maponde High School. Right. Where is that exactly?
It's in Mbocha. It's close to even the church, not a good church, the school.
Is that the story Yakambo Buddha video? Is that the video Yakambo Buddha?
Yeah, it's all there on YouTube. You can just check it out.
I think I remember something like that. Yes, the man, the grave rakazo paza makuba antitika.
So it's still like that. So usually nongoka fenza. So the fence the pajo and pajo. Fenza and put a gate. So it's a bit secure. And also church kwacho futi kwa kunetu ama pass over kwa fence wa futi. Just for protection of my dad because he's been at from so many people of the years. From North Lagutawacho because that's his uncle. So he betrayed them. Kabachechi 92. Pakafa his brother, my dad's half brother, Ebo Momberume. He passed away to Pakawa Chechi Papo. So that has been the issue over the years.
Right.
He's been going to courts, spending so much money trying to fix that. They don't care what he eats, where he sleeps. He's over 70, by the way. So he has to be relaxed, chilled with his grandchildren, and his wife, my mother.
Right. Wow. No, do drop us in as well, yeah. So quickly, Zimbabweans, tomorrow 7 p.m. Dishedzere Passion Java. Sorry, not Passion Java, Hubert Angel and Mudiwa Mangwana. But during the day, Zvakaitika and Ndrakutova confronter because Vakomana sure if they have been involved in these activities. There's a good pimper. And this is out there. The evidence is just too much there. Do you know what? I mean, I have even interviewed E.A. Hubert Angel, and at the same time, I have investigated Mudiwa, and there's too much out there that people should not allow Hubert and Mudiwa to harass my citizens like that. Kushandisa mapurisa like that. Vanenge vapuwa mari mapurisa yavo. Imapurisa musapuwe mari ne China idzi dzinonzi vana Hubert idzi. Pamwe vanenge vatongopuwa aka $50 voita zvinhu zvakapusa kudai.
Bondo yeupfu.
Yeah, no. Folks, I'm gonna need to cut. Let's catch up tomorrow 7 p.m. and tichi manye nyaya iyi. And if you have anything that you want to share, do drop it in. Cheers, eh?
Thank you very much, everyone, for tuning in.
Welcome, folks. Thank you. Don't forget to send me that stuff, Levi, the announcement on inbox, please, on DM, eh?
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Cheers. Thank you.
Iwa manje vakazovhura chibhegi chavo kandiradza makondomu ndakapinda mahubert angel muchechi meme vaindiradza pfuti nemakondomu.
Remember Mbiwa here and his friends and even Passion Java and all these guys, they would go whenever they heard I was coming from UK, they would go on a fast for 7 days, praying, God, do not reveal this thing to this man.
It's very true. Me and Prophet Passion would go to the mountain and pray because every time we would meet Ambassador, he would say, hey, how are you? Congratulations. This happened yesterday.
Prophet Nyandwa ndisisena because murume ndamtasa pamwe ndi baba wangu. Naja mzika wandi wangu obudisa video yekuti anzi pande ku Zimbabwe nini? Anamdiwa na Passion na watu wanza makondo. Papu video baba. Video yetu ofisara viral. And another textile na ndo kumpra msatore nene. San textile msan phone ndo kumpra mungu ta life in minister ino goto yangu. Zwe shaka mabibi nato this one view.
Ndiwa ndeje sokushaka mabibi.
aiwa kwete uri
Anganitashe
kumabheri
mabheri.
kuti ongonipa knowledge kuti musikana anobatwa zamu unobatwa so padzini panoitwa unzwa kakufuridzira musana kanonzwa its that knowledge azimudiwa akatozumuka mujeja kuti confirm yes true major taitotya taitotsanya when you were coming my toporototi